What's up with it, Guardian Angels? It is your boy Dre from SA. And look, today we fucking up, y'all. We fucking up. I don't know if you can read what's in the corner of your screen right there, but it says a creepy Christmas time story. And before anyone says anything, I know it is nowhere near Christmas. We ain't even had Thanksgiving yet. None of that shit. Like, just rock with me, all right? We gonna watch some scary shit because I've not done anything scary for y'all lately. So I don't love myself. So we gonna watch something, all right? The link to the video will be in the description down below. So if you want to watch that, click it, check it out. I believe this is by Llama Arts, talented. You know, if you don't know who they are, you'll fall in love with them. Just click that link in the description and let's go and watch these people fuck up.
It was November of 2006. I was a 16-year-old kid living in the town of Altoona, Iowa. I went to bed early one night because I had to work the early shift at McDonald's. As I slept, I had a dream that I was running through downtown Des Moines, but I wasn't on a jog. I was running from something. As I ran around the corner of a building, I came face to face with my pursuer. A tall man wearing a trench coat and a top hat stood in front of me.
Nigga!
The only thing visible of his face was his eyes.
What the fuck?
They were abnormally large with black pupils, and it looked at me as if it wanted something.
Boy,
After what felt
some
like
bigger
hours,
glasses?
he reached out his bony hand, as if he wanted me to go with him.
Why did you not stab this man? Stab him. A bug-eyed, 8-foot-tall bastard in a suit looking at you like this? Like he been smoking that shit for 3 weeks and you ain't stab him? Oh no, I'd have put at least 4-5 bullets in his ass. Let's see his next move, because I guarantee you it's gonna be something stupid.
I woke up violently from my dream.
Oh, he woke up.
And
All
after
right.
catching my breath, I peered around my room to see if I was safe. As I stood up from my bed, I noticed that I could see my breath.
Danny Phantom.
Confused, I checked my window. It was latched shut. I then walked over and checked my vent. I could still feel warm air coming from it.
I don't like
As I
this.
sat back down on my bed, I tried to figure out what exactly was going on. That's when the figure from my dream appeared at the foot of my bed. I scrambled back to my headboard.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Nigga,
Trying to hide
run!
the shakiness
Run!
in my voice. With the same bony finger, it pointed at me. Growing up in a religious home, I believed
Is that
what
the
I was looking
Babadook?
at was a demon. I told the creature to leave. It just waved its finger at me, and with a low voice,
Look, y'all, I'm sorry. I know this is a demon and everything, but that's what you're. Never mind.
spoke to me.
Never leave. Always here.
The
Oh!
creature then screamed loudly and disappeared. A feeling of nausea came over me, and I vomited on my floor. The last thing I remember was cleaning
Ew.
myself up and waking up to my alarm.
He threw up venom.
It's been about a month since I
That
had
symbiote.
seen the top hat wearing man in my bedroom. The Christmas season was in full effect. My parents weren't home because they got invited to some kind of event, so it was only me and my 3 sisters at home. I had to wake up early in the morning for work, so I decided to go to sleep. I rested my head on my pillow and closed my
La la la
eyes.
la la la.
Not even 30 seconds
Hey.
passed until my sisters burst into my room and started singing obnoxious songs. This, of course, made me very angry, but I thought if I ignored them that they would leave me alone. This was not the case.
I'm sorry.
As I pulled the blankets over my head, I started to feel the same cold feeling that I had in November. As the obnoxious singing subsided, I lowered the blanket below my eyes and saw the man standing in the corner of my room. In one swift motion, he charged towards me. I freaked out. When I finally came to, I found that my sister
This shit, bro. That just pissed me off, man. That was a lot worse for me. I had these fucking headphones on, man. What the fuck?
Had locked themselves inside the bathroom. As I knocked on the door, they told me to go away. I asked them what happened, and all they could say was Mom and Dad were on their way home. I looked down and saw that my hand was slightly bloody. Holes were in the bathroom door, and a broom was sticking out of the wall. I then walked into the living room and found that there were knives stuck into the wall as well. The same wave of nausea passed over me, just like in November, and I threw up again. As I was
You need to
cleaning
stop throwing
my
up that
parents walked
symbiote.
through the door.
Venom will help you.
My father immediately walked over to me and gave me a good beating. Then he sent me to my room. I went to bed crying, not from the beating. I was crying because of the confusion. I had no idea what was going on. The next morning, my sisters reluctantly sat next to me and told me what had happened. They said I got angry and chased them down and tried to hurt them. They said my eyes were red to the point where they thought I was bleeding from them. They said I sounded like a different person. In 2011, that was the last time I saw the top hat wearing man. I just moved into a new apartment. After a long, stressful day of unpacking, I took a shower and got ready for bed. As I started to drift off, I could feel that cold feeling again.
Yeah.
I lifted my head and saw the man standing in front of me.
Bro, what do you want, man? And you been
The man's eyes were red,
fucking red.
with a low voice, just like on that
We're not
November
going to school
night.
like that.
It looked at me and said,
Never leave. Always here.
That was fucked. That was heavy on a nigga's heart, bro. That little instant transmission shit he did where he zoomed. I was not fucking with that. So look, Guardian Angels, if you want to watch that video, which I don't know why you want to see this push smoking demon again, I'll put the link in the description down below. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to like and or subscribe. Without further ado, it's your boy Dre from SF. Spread those wings and I'm out. Never leave. Always here. No, I'm sorry. Bye.